Part 2, Chapter 5, Dreams in White Coats. In the early years of his private practice at 3414 Duval Avenue, Dr. Carrington's charm and surgical skill drew patients from all walks of life. His reputation grew rapidly, and he soon became a sought-after figure, one of the few black doctors breaking into exclusive medical circles that had long been closed to people like him. He was even on staff at Rosewood State Hospital in Owings Mills, Maryland, after the hospital was integrated and African-American patients were transferred there. Yet, as his fame spread, so did whispers of his arrogance and ambition. By the late 1960s, Dr. Russell Carrington Jr., a rising dental surgeon, and Dr. Donald Stewart, a respected pediatrician, had solidified their places among Baltimore's black elite. Their journey, from two boys walking the cracked sidewalks of West Baltimore, dreaming of escape, to becoming doctors featured in Jet magazine, was a testament to their resilience, ambition, and the power of perseverance. At a swanky gala at Baltimore's famous ballroom, the two men stood side by side, dressed in tailored suits, sipping bourbon as they mingled with other black professionals, lawyers, politicians, business owners, and educators. The event was a fundraiser for a local scholarship fund, the kind of affair that symbolized their arrival into a world they had once only dreamed about. Dr. Stewart smirked, holding up a copy of Jet magazine that featured both their names in an article titled Baltimore's Finest, Dr. Russell Carrington Jr. and Dr. Donald Stewart Give Back to Their Community. "Man, would you look at that?" Dr. Stewart said, nudging Dr. Carrington. "Two kids from West Baltimore, now in Jet like we're somebody." Dr. Carrington chuckled, shaking his head as he took the magazine. The article highlighted their contributions to the black community. Dr. Carrington for his work in advancing dental surgery techniques and providing affordable care to underserved families, and Dr. Stewart for his tireless efforts in pediatric medicine, advocating for better health care access for black children. "We are somebody," Dr. Carrington said, flipping through the pages. "But you know, my father would probably say this is just a publicity stunt. Respect isn't in print, it's in power," he mimicked in a deep, authoritative tone. Dell laughed. "Man, your old man was always about strategy. But this," he tapped the magazine, "this means something. Representation matters." Russell nodded, scanning the room, filled with successful black professionals, each carving their own path despite the obstacles. "You're right, we've come a long way." Dr. Stewart raised his glass. "To making it." Dr. Carrington clinked his glass against his. "And to what's next?" As the night continued, they basked in their success, fully aware that their journey wasn't just their own. They were proof that black excellence in Baltimore wasn't just possible, it was inevitable. Later, Dr. Carrington went on to receive a major citation for his contribution to dentistry and allied sciences from the United States Army Registry of Clinical Oral Pathology at Walter Reed Army Hospital in Washington, D.C. The award was presented to select members of the medical field and its allied sciences for contributions involving outstanding and rare cases in their respective fields. Dr. Carrington reported on a relatively uncommon tumor diagnosed as a fibroadenoma, which he discovered in the mouth and nasal area of a 6-year-old child. To date, this type of tumor had not been previously reported in this age group. The case was permanently accessioned at the United States Army Registry of Clinical Oral Pathology at Walter Reed Army Hospital. Collaborating on the surgery with Dr. Carrington was Dr. Martin Rodney of Provident Hospital's dental staff. The surgical team successfully removed the giant tumor from the roof of the child's mouth. Restoring the face to its normal contour, Dr. Carrington soon began accepting invitations to exclusive clubs and high-profile dinners, where his presence was as much a political statement as it was a professional acknowledgement. He became a respected member of the Baltimore City and Maryland Dental Society. Russell's magnetic personality could disarm even the most prejudiced of gatekeepers. That same smile that had once symbolized hope and confidence now became his armor. Provident had once been a place of unity, where black professionals stood together against a common enemy. But in his new world, Russell's relentless pursuit of perfection left no room for mistakes. The pressure of maintaining his flawless, capable, and untouchable image began to take its toll. Behind the polished facade, Russell harbored desires that could jeopardize everything he had built. What once felt like an unstoppable rise now seemed precarious. Each step forward, bringing him closer to a fall he couldn't escape. Dr. Carrington's influence continued to grow, bolstered by his financial contributions to public causes, including significant efforts like the Provident Hospital Development Program. His generosity and leadership earned him the role of head of the Small Business Division of Community Outreach, a position that cemented his role as both a medical and civic leader. In 1960, Russell and a group of ambitious young black physicians set out to apply the medical business model they had learned from the experienced doctors at Provident. Their goal was to build and open another black-owned medical facility in West Baltimore. To achieve this, they partnered to form a real estate development company called Dell Enterprises, Inc., led by Russell's good friend Dr. Donald W. Stewart, another brilliant and visionary young black doctor in his own right.